Welcome to the VIP MasterClass series. I'm Josh Wright, and today's episode comes from Sung, or Sung. I'm not sure how to say that. Sorry about that. He says, I want to request a video that demonstrates how to practice the first movement of Beethoven's Tempest Sonata. I'm struggling with the passages where there are consecutive two-note slurs in the right hand. It would be very helpful to see how you practice these passages in steps and any other simpler exercises like Hanon or other etudes that you would use to help improve relaxing thumbs when playing fast passages. I'm looking forward to your lesson. So I'm assuming you're mostly talking about the opening. There are other little passages like, sorry. Gosh, it's been so long since I played this. I'm going to demonstrate with the opening because all of the concepts are going to be the same, and those passages later on that I just demonstrated with are actually quite a bit easier than the first passage. I've narrowed it down to 3 pieces of advice because I've been thinking, how could I present this most effectively the last few days? And the first thing is, when you're doing two-note slurs, we often think of, coming down and then off with the wrist, and that's absolutely correct. But when you're doing consecutive slurs in very fast tempos, you don't have that luxury of coming down and way off. You have to do it more in the hand. So the first thing is do your slurs more in the hand. So, or in the fingers, I should say. So, versus, because the whole reason we kind of do the down off with the wrist is to kind of give it a beautiful shape. So it's more or less, more or less, more or less, more or less. But when you're going, and then, see, I'm not coming up too much because so stay close to the keys. And I think actually that was my second piece of advice, is stay close to the keys, and then the first one was do it in the hand. The other piece of advice that I want to give, the third piece, is to avoid when possible. Now, I'm a total hypocrite because I actually learned this concept after I had competed a lot with this Beethoven Sonata. So I haven't personally gone through and fixed this because I haven't performed this Beethoven Sonata since, but in other passages and other pieces I've done it. So I want to help you avoid the mistakes I made. As you notice, listen. Sounds pretty good, but it's not quite as fast as some recordings can play it. And I don't think you have to go presto here, so I think that tempo is fine. But the piece of advice I want to give is try to avoid repeating a note with the same finger. So like, this is fine, 3, 2, 3, 2, but then going 2, 1. What if you did 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3? One of the great truths in piano is that your hand will tighten when you do repeated notes. That's why this Hungarian Rhapsody is so hard. Versus something like this Scarlatti Sonata that actually goes faster than that, but note for note it's faster, but you're going 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. So your hand has time to relax on each finger. So let's go through this, and this is just... Thank you so much for watching. I've listed 2 links in the description below. One of them is to download this full video that you've just watched the sample for. The other is to view the entire library of VIP MasterClass series videos. I hope you've enjoyed this. Have a great week. Good luck in your practice sessions.